Peggy Gay Moore, Buckhorn High School. Peggy Gay was a trailblazer in Kentucky girls basketball, shattering gender barriers in the 1970s. Her senior year, the KHSAA reinstated girls basketball, allowing Gaye to compete for one season. She made the most of that season by scoring an impressive 74 points in a single game. Averaging 35 points and 16 rebounds per game, Gaye was named a first-team Lexington Herald All-State selection. Her skills earned her a scholarship to play at Eastern Kentucky University, where she became the program's first 1,000-point scorer, tallying 1,696 points in her collegiate career. Peggy Gay Moore coached girls basketball at Breathitt County for 8 years, guiding the Bobcats to the state tournament 4 times. She later served as an assistant coach for the boys team.
She was just an unbelievable athlete. She played softball as well, and she could throw right-handed, left-handed. She scored 74 points in a game one time, and she didn't brag on herself a whole lot. A lot of people would come up to her and talk about those things. Even older in her life, she could still play. When she was in her 50s, she could still play, and she had a lot of trick shots, and she could play with anybody. Growing up when she did, there wasn't a whole lot of opportunity for female sports, and she had to play with a lot of boys. And she's the only girl in the family. She had 5 brothers, so they toughened her up. And a lot of basketball being played, just outside on the street. And she actually played on her high school baseball team because they didn't have softball. So, she accredited a lot of her success to playing tough competition, and she didn't back down from playing against the guys, and it really paid off for her. I think she averaged 35, 36 points a game. That one year she got to play high school basketball, and she was fortunate enough to get to go on to EKU and play, and became their all-time leading scorer there, and held that for a pretty good while. She had a motto that anything worth doing is worth doing right. She didn't really care about the points and accolades, but she wanted to do everything to the best of her ability, and regardless of any other circumstances, she was going to give everything she had, and that's just how she played, how she coached, and how she lived. I come from a very athletic family. My dad is a big sports guy, so they pushed me pretty hard and didn't settle for anything except for perfection. Humbling experience to be taught by her when especially when you're getting to be a teenage boy and playing, and your mom comes out and she can put it on you a little bit and it'll bring you down a notch or two. I guess I was trying to brag on myself a little bit. We were going to watch a game at Memorial Gym, and I was walking up there and I said, I always shot well in this gym. I think the last time I played here I had 27 points. And she said, that's pretty good. She said, I think the last time I played here I had 56. So, I've never met a more competitive person than Mom, and she loves sports. She'd coached about everything you can coach, and she was great at it. She pushed her kids to be the best, and I think that was a big thing she wanted to do was, Eastern Kentucky, some pretty rough times growing up, and maybe provide some of those kids that are facing the same circumstances that she faced an opportunity to better themselves and do that using athletics. Her and Coach Napier were really close. They actually went to EKU together at the same time, and she really enjoyed playing Randy. She liked beating Randy. She was definitely an old school coach, and she always was hard on her kids. Coached them hard, but she loved them. When they didn't do what they were supposed to do, they got told about it, and they tend to respond. She would really be honored to be making it into this Hall of Fame. She would be excited about it. She would be a little embarrassed. She went into EKU's Hall of Fame. She got to actually experience that back in 2011. She enjoyed having us there, and my daughters, her granddaughters, and that was a big thing for her. So she really enjoyed that, and she would have really enjoyed this.